It's about time I said it for the people in the back. The CPU in 2K has a gameplay issue, man. I run this play. I run into the big, and look at this. The pick and roll switches every time without fail. Should be an easy bucket every time. I'm on Hall of Fame. You know, Luke actually played that pretty well. It's making me want to play my season again. But every time you run a horns pick and roll, the CPU without fail is gonna switch it. I don't like it. You know, there's no drop. You know, the CPU. You tell the CPU to play the pick and roll any type of way. The only way they'll play it is if you go on their team and you tell them to stay attached. You know, and which is fine. You tell them to stay attached always. But my issue is I've played my seat. Now let me back out of here. Let me continue to rant. I hope that somebody on 2K fixes this for next year because it makes the game unplayable. I have to play 2K21 from the Xbox One because that's the only 2K game in modern 2K with good pick and roll coverage. How is there no good pick and roll coverage in 2K? It's ridiculous, bro. It's really ridiculous. Like I played my season. I've been playing this season multiple years. I don't know how I get to I don't know how I can get to show y'all. I've played it since the LeBron era. You say I'm in 2013. This is my third year. And every time I play, it's the same thing every single time. Oh, I barely won this one. But I just pick and roll, throw it to the post. It's an easy post if the CPU won't stop it. And I come here, I have this other team, the Bobcats. I literally tell them to stay attached on the pick and roll and to double the post. CPU will never double the post. And they'll stay attached on the pick and roll, but they'll never double the post. I'm like, 2K needs to add good pick and roll coverage because every time you play the game, every time I play the game, I try to play my season and I just run horn set, run into the center, we'll switch. Sometimes the center will try to take a charge. And other than that, the CPU will never go under this. Even if I tell them, I beg them, I say gap coverage, go under the screen. They're not going to go gap coverage and go under the screen. They're going to look at me like I'm stupid. I tell the CPU, gap coverage, go under the screen, stay attached. They'll stay attached on the screener so they won't switch to pick and roll. Will they go under the screen? Yeah. And they'll still get hit by the screen. I'm like, bro, I can't go gap. I go gap. Oh, maybe I could try gap coverage, stay attached, on ball, rotate. Maybe I've got to do all this other stuff, bro, to try to get the CPU. Let me do it now. Let me come here. Let me be OKC. Do we win the pick and roll? Yeah, we won it. Okay. Let me come here. I'm gonna come to Dallas. Y'all will see how bad this is. Cause this needs to be fixed because I can't really enjoy the game. Now I'm gonna say, let's gap everybody. On ball screen, on ball rotate. No hedge. On ball rotate. No hedge. Stay attached always. Well, no. Only on screens. I want to add some screen help. Now let me come here. Now I gotta come back to the center. Like I can't play I can't play against the CPU because of this issue. Now let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how they play the PNR now. Oh, even worse. Even worse. Look at this. I told him to stay attached. Look at Luka's defense here. I say it's gap coverage. What about this is gap coverage? He's gap on the screen. I tell him stay attached. And usually when I'm on ball, what is Josh Green doing? Kyrie came over to help. And then look, I'm able to just it's stopping the drive, but I'm able to pull it out and I can set up the PNR again. I'm like, 2K's gotta fix this, bro. Now I might make another video where I just do 2K21 gameplay And y'all will see how they play the screen. I've played 2K20. I have plenty of 2K21 gameplay where they play the screen competently. I have plenty of gameplay for me. I played on 2K18 on the Xbox 360. And they play the pick and roll perfectly every time. I'm like, what happened to the pick and roll coverage? Like in modern 2K, there's always seems to be some sort of cheese. This, like when I play this year, the on-ball defense in the game is fine this year. Like, you know, you can't like ISO the CPU because they're gonna get a good shot contest on you every time. But in 2K23, the step back, you're getting space every time if you hit the step back. 2K22, jab step or step back again, you're getting space every single time, bro. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, man. It really is ridiculous, bro. But yeah, man, that's my rant for today. I hope that somebody from the 2K development team will eventually fix the pick and roll defense, because it's tough to enjoy the game when there's nothing I can do. Now, when I play my seasons, like after 8 points, the CPU, they'll start to double the post when I throw it, so I can't really score out the post unless if I go like ultra quick, but which is decent. But am I supposed to play like 48-minute games, bro? Is that the only way to get the CPU to be somewhat competent on defense? And there's been some games where the CPU will play the pick and roll smart, like they'll stay attached, they'll do all of that. But man, that's another thing 2K needs to fix. They need to fix the ability for when you do adjustments for them to stick. Like they stuck, but they don't double the post. Like I'll tell the CPU to double the post, to double the drive, and they'll never listen. They'll never listen, man. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, Kyrie for 3. Ooh. Watching the CPU play ain't that bad this year, man. Ain't that bad. But that's the end of my rant, man. I hope 2K fixes that. It's just, there's always some sort of cheese. I wish that there would be better pick and roll coverage. Hopefully they'll be able to fix it next year. Like, when I talked to somebody, they said, man, John, I haven't seen none of this pro play implementation. No moves have come to the year. They said this is just basically the same as 2K23. Like, when I first touched the game, I felt like it was a little bit different than 23. But now the more I play it, bro, this is the exact same as 23. Just a little bit smoother, a little bit better player models. But this is like 2K23 2.0, bro. This is crazy. But that's the end of my rant, man. Y'all boys be breezy. Godspeed.